Hey everyone, welcome back to Effect4You channel. Today, we are going to create corporate slideshow presentation, like this. So let's get started. As usual, first we need to create our main comp. Now create a new solid layer. Select the layer and search Gradient Ramp Effect. Change Start Color Little Gray Color. And change Ramp Shape Radial Ramp. Move the start point center of the solid, and end point right side of the comp, and change Swap Colors. Now create a new composition. This is our background placeholder 1 comp. Now drag your image into the timeline, and resize the image according to the composition. Go to first frame and add a keyframe. Then go to around 6 seconds forward, and increase the scale 2%. Now go to main comp and drag background placeholder 1 into the timeline, select the layer and search tint effect. Now select rectangle tool, and create a shape like this. Move the anchor point left center of the shape. Rotate the layer a little bit. And move left top corner of the comp. And change shape color white. Now search drop shadow effect. Opacity 20%, distance 10, and softness 100%. We need to animate the opacity of BG placeholder layer, so go to first frame and add a keyframe on opacity. And change the opacity 0%, then go to 20 frame forward, and change the opacity 15%. Perfect. Now we need to animate our shape layer. Press S for scale, go to around 1 second forward. And add a keyframe, then go to first frame, unlink the scale, and change X scale 0%. Select both keyframe and ease them, and make your graph like this. Cool. Now duplicate the shape layer, and move the rectangle shape little bit backside of the first shape. And also move the layer few frame forward. Perfect. Now again duplicate the layer one more time, and move the layer few frame forward, and change the shape color according to your choice. And move the shape little bit backside. Perfect, it's look good to me. Similarly, we need to add the same type of shapes right side of the comp. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. Perfect. Now we need to add polygon shape, so select polygon tool and create a shape like this. Change the color according to you. Go to first frame and add a keyframe on scale, and change the scale amount 0%. Then go to 1 second forward, and change scale amount 100%. Select both keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. And also move the layer few frame forward. Now duplicate the layer, and change fill color white. Press S for scale, go to the second keyframe, and change scale amount 95%. and move the layer few frame forward. Cool. Now create new composition. This is our image placeholder 1. And change width and height 1000 pixels. Now drag the same image into the timeline, and resize according to the comp. Go to first frame and add a keyframe on scale. Then go to 6 second forward, and increase the scale amount 2%. Now drag the image placeholder 1 into the timeline, and adjust above the polygon shape. Now duplicate the polygon shape layer, and move above the image placeholder layer, select the image placeholder and change track matte, alpha matte. Here you can see. Select shape layer, go to second keyframe, and decrease the scale amount 90%. Also move the image placeholder layer, where our shape layer start. Cool. Now we need some other small polygon, so select polygon tool and create a small polygon like this. Go to first frame, press S for scale, and add a keyframe, and change scale 0%, then go to 1 second forward, and change scale 100%, select both keyframe and ease them, and make your graph like this. And move the layer few frame forward. Now apply the rotation expression on it, so press R for rotation, hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type time multiply 20. Now duplicate the layer, and move other side of the comp. Also move the layer few frame forward. Now press S for scale, and go to second keyframe, and increase the scale amount. Also change the fill color, according to your choice. Now duplicate the layer one more time, hit S for scale, go to second keyframe and decrease the amount, change fill color none, and stroke according to you. We need to change the rotation direction of this stroke polygon, so press E twice on your keyboard to show the expression. And change rotation -20. Also move the layer few frame forward. Perfect. Now create new polygon shape. Change stroke color white and increase the stroke pixels. And adjust left side of the comp. And resize according to you. Go to 1 second forward, and add a keyframe. Then go to first frame and change scale amount 0%. Select both keyframe and ease them, and make your graph like this. And move the layer few frame forward. Cool. Now duplicate the layer, and adjust the shape. Also move the shape layer below to yellow shape layer. Again duplicate the layer and adjust them. Perfect. Now we need to create small dots. So create a new full HD composition. And I call this small dot. Then create a new solid layer. And search fractal noise effect. Increase contrast around 450. Brightness -135. And complexity 1. Then open transform and increase scale amount 850. Now animate the evolution, so hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type time multiply 150. Now again create a new white solid layer, and search CC ball action effect. Ball size 15, and grid spacing 8. Here you can see. Select bottom layer, and change track matte alpha matte. Now go to main comp and drag small dots comp into the timeline, and move the layer below image placeholder. And change layer mode screen. Perfect. You can adjust the elements according to your choice. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now we need to add our text here, so create a new composition. I call this text 1. Select text tool and type your text. And you can change the color as you like. Now we need to animate this, so open text layer. Go to animate and select enable per character 3D, then select position and opacity. And blur. Change the Z position close to the camera. Opacity 0%. And blur 50. Now open range selector 1. Then open advance. And change shape ramp up. And randomize order on. Go to first frame. And add a keyframe on offset and offset amount -100. Then go to 2.5 second forward. And change offset amount 100. Select both keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. You can adjust the keyframes according to you. Now duplicate the text layer. And change your text. And you can also change the text color. We need to add the paragraph bottom side of the text, so select text tool, and create paragraph box. And type your text here. Now we need to animate this, so open text layer. Go to animate and select position. And opacity. Change the Y position bottom side of the comp. And opacity 0%. Now select animator 1, and add expression selector. Open expression selector 1. Here we need to apply delay expression, so hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon. And paste it here. And change based on character to lines. Now go to main comp, and drag text 1 comp into the timeline. Select text layer, and search drop shadow effect. Opacity 20%. Distance 10. And softness 30. and move the layer few frame forward. Perfect. Now we need to add our website here, so select Rounded Shape tool. And create a shape like this. You can change the stroke color. Now open Shape layer and increase the roundness. You can also decrease the stroke pixels. Now we need to animate this, so add Trim Paths. Now open Trim Path. Go to first frame. And add a keyframe on end. And change amount 0%. Then go to 2 second forward, and change end amount 100%. Select both keyframe and ease them, and make your graph like this. And move the layer few frame forward. I think we need to change the graph like this. Cool. Now we need to add our text, so select Text tool and type your text. Now we need to animate this, so open Text layer. Go to Animate and add Position. And Opacity. Change Y position bottom side of the comp. And opacity 0%. Now add Expression Selector. And apply the delay expression on it. Also change based on character to words, and move the layer few frame forward. Perfect. We need to add social media icon in bottom side, so create a new composition. I call this social icon. Height around 200, and width around 950 pixels. Now drag the social icon, and resize according to the comp. Now go to few frame forward and add a keyframe. Then go to first frame and change scale amount 0%. Here I want to apply bounce expression on scale. So copy bounce script. And apply on it. Move the last keyframe around 6 to 7 keyframes. Perfect. Now duplicate the layer. And replace with other social icon. And adjust them. Again duplicate the layer, and replace with other icon. Now go to main comp, and drag social icon comp into the timeline, resize the layer according to you. And move the layer few frame forward. Cool. Now drag dots elements footage into the timeline. And change mode normal to screen. And adjust according to you. And resize little bit. Now search tint color. And change white color with any color. Perfect, our animation has done. hit 0 for ender. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, so please, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. For more tutorial, I'll see you in the next video.